Hello everyone, I am Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th guy in here on YouTube, and today is some more Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. I almost said Metroid Fusion. Like, I was this close. You can't see me, but like, my fingers are really close together. That's how close I was. In this episode, we are gonna start off things by activating the 5th Chozo waypoint. And this directs us back into Norfair. Hey, you should go this way, into Norfair. You know that really hot place? Yeah, do that. Okay, cool. Let me just take a breather. And you know what? You could use some more missiles. There you go. Why, thank you. In this episode, we are going to be heading into Norfair, as you saw. Excuse you. Sometimes the camera is like, oh, I'm not going to go all the way. It's like, well, I kind of wish you would. Real quick, we want to bomb that. Excuse you. Here we go. If we go and bomb that top part and then roll ourselves into the center, we can activate this ball launcher, which sends up here, which allows us to collect another missile tank. Whoops. Did not mean to fall on down. Well, now let's head back to Norfair. While we're doing that, I would like to take a minute to be all like, how are you guys doing today? Because it's actually, you know, I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, like sometimes I'm just like all about business and talking about these things, but never like slow down to be like, you know, like, how are you doing today? Like, none of that, like, let's relax a little bit. Like, let's not go too crazy. But then it's like, oh, but gotta get stuff, man. Gotta get all these videos done and gotta keep on going. It's like, well, why don't we just relax and actually, like, enjoy the finer things? Like, actually, oh, hello. Like, being like, yo, how are you guys doing today? You know, the basics of life. Also known as the small talk. Alright, so let's do, oh. I thought I was gonna be able to do like a really cool shine spark. Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Man, thank God for surge protectors. Man, in case you're wondering what that beep was, that was my battery backup going off. It's kind of odd that like out of all of summer, like now it's getting to the point where like the power is starting to flicker and we've been having a lot of brownouts, and at one point we even had a full-on blackout, and I was like, okay, come on guys, what's happening here? Can we like relax a little bit? That would be nice. Oh, there we go. Didn't mean to do that a little bit, but here we are. Oh, jeez. That didn't go as smoothly as I would have hoped. Whoop! Excuse you, princess. Ow. Oh my gosh, he actually managed to hit us before we could freeze him. Or before we could hit him with our own missiles. There we go. Do that. Just take care of these dudes. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to start running. Aha! And then we can go on through here, and voila, we are in another room. Where are we? Well, we just shine sparked through the floor, and now we are closer to our goal. That's where we are. Here we go. Oh, also, a while back, I mentioned differences between easy and normal mode. In normal mode, there is actually a creature that's here that comes out of the ground. Also in normal mode, the where we, let's see if I can get, here we go. In Brinstar, where that nest was over there, it's in the center of the screen. Those nests will actually respawn every time you enter that room. Oh, I messed that up. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how there are some differences between easy and normal. And there are probably even more differences between normal and hard in terms of, you know, the different enemies that are in certain areas. which, you know, is something that's kind of interesting, where it's like, you know, it's not just, you know, oh, the enemies do more damage. It's, hey, there are more enemies and a variety of places, which is pretty neat. So we are here. Take him out. Take him out. Whoop. Collect those. Thank you very much. We want to blast through this door. And here we go. Here we get the high jump boots. Now this enables us to jump even higher, and we can now jump with the morph ball. Isn't that just handy? I like that. That's real nice. Now there is this pathway that we can take. However, we go through it and we're actually in a really hot area, and so it's not in our best interest to go there right now. Oops, didn't mean to fall into the lava. No, 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 no. Oh, jeez. Takes a lot of hits. Ugh. There we go. Alrighty. Well, now that we are through there, took care of that, we can now jump all the way up here, pull ourselves up, and now we've collected another missile tank, which is all nice and good. And now what we want to do is we want to go through there. We can actually go in here, and we can see that there is an item in here, but there's also this bug thing. Well, we'll deal with that later. What we got to do is we have to head on up through here, and then go through here. We can activate this Chozo waypoint. This is number 6. Yes, it is. Right? Yes. Gotta double check my notes, like, wait, what? Alright, and this fella is pointing us all the way up there. And so what we want to do is we want to follow its instructions and head up to Brinstar. Now, since we've already been there, I'll just go ahead and cut ahead. Oh, real quick, there's a ball launcher here. You just jump into it and then it reveals itself, which is all fine and dandy. And then also a thing that you can do is you can actually shine spark through here and go through this room pretty quickly, which is nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys right where I want to show something off. Alright, see you guys then. Alright, so we are here to give you a point of reference. Now the reason why we're here is because there's actually something that I want to do real quick. What we want to do is we want to get right here, get a running start, and then we need to stop immediately once we have the Shine Spark ability. Go back in here, get into Morph Ball mode. I kind of screwed up. But basically, you go into Morph Ball mode, you jump up, and then you press left to do Ball Spark. And so we're going to do this, and I'm just going to cut ahead until I get it. Alright, there we go. Now I did stop myself because I want to grab this missile tank right here. But now what we want to do is we want to do an even trickier thing in order to get the next power up this way. Alright, so I'll cut ahead to when I get that correctly. Oh, I was so close that time. Ah, man. Also, a thing is... you can jump up here. This is a bit of a sequence break that I didn't mention earlier, but you can actually, once you have the power grip and the morph ball bombs, you can go in here and bomb that, and that gives you a quick one-way shortcut into this other area. So that's something I wanted to point out. Alright, now back to me trying to get that power up in question. There we go, and like that we get ourselves the super missiles. So that's really nice. There's actually, you can get the super missiles right now, and there's actually an easier way to get super missiles later, but by having them now we can actually have that available to us, so we can have a higher potency of missiles for certain bosses, which is all well and nice, which means we can now start collecting super missile tanks. Those will be handy. Oh, also they open green hatches, So there's none here, but if we go, let's see, Kraid didn't have any, but Norfair did. As you can see right there, Norfair has a green hatch, which we will deal with later. But for now, what we want to do is head to the waypoint, which actually we need to go through this way. There we go. Alright, so since we have been there before, I'm just going to go ahead and cut all that backtracking out so you don't have to watch it. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are here, and there are these, like, I guess they're robots or something. I don't know what purpose they serve, but if you attack that bright spot, they actually move, and we can, excuse me, put a bomb there. And now what we want to do is take this top path and just roll all the way through. There's an enemy there, but I didn't see him. And now we want to go through this way and pop into morph ball mode, because we can't deal with those guys right now. But what we can do is go through here and show you that there is a save room here, and then also that this area continues on this way. But for right now, we are going to go directly to the waypoint. So let's go here, and then we can take out these blocks to show what all can be broken. And these little bugs will clamor onto you. They're like, hey, remember us from earlier? It's like, no. Well, let's remind you. It's like, no, that no was in protest of you annoying me. Oh, wow. That was the first I didn't realize you could do that. I want to take care of him just so he's not bothering us. And, oh, yep, those blocks, there are plenty of blocks that can be broken, but what we want to do is get a running start and jump, and it's okay if you don't get it your first try. Obviously, I never get it my first try, as you saw there, but you gotta jump at the very last second. There we go, haha, excellent. And now we want to blast upwards, and I fell again. Hopefully you will have better luck than me. There we go. There we go. No, 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 no. Don't do that. That's bad. How dare you? Alright, and now we must witness nature. As you can see, those little bugs are quite hazardous. Like, they just munch away on those things. Like, yes, you fed us. We want more. And so they cling on to you like Klingons. Alright, so let's go this way. Oh, things are breaking, but we gotta move quickly. And now here we are, and we put a bomb there, and then we witness nature again as the little bugs clamor on and consume the life form. It's kind of terrifying that, like, just like a couple of them don't do any harm, but then once a bunch of them get together, then it's like, oh, hello. But here we get ourselves the Varia Suit, which means we can now, well, one, we take less damage from enemies, but also it prevents damage from acid and heat, which means all of those, like, not superheated floor goo, like, either you can either see that as acid or lava, but that doesn't hurt us anymore. In fact, I can show you guys by jumping into here. Haha! But also, real quick, there is a thing that we can get by blasting that and going on through here. And then we can jump up and get this energy tank. And now there is one more thing that I want to get. Okay, so it's this way. So what we want to do is head back to that room that I showed briefly that we couldn't do anything about. So let's hop in through here, take him out so he doesn't bother us, and then we just want to fall through the floor real quickly, go through here, and enter that room. So now we're here, we just want to make our way through. There are these pipes that enemies will pop out of eventually, and here we have yet another missile tank, and with that we've actually finished collecting everything for Brinstar. We've gotten the stuff that's over there, and the super missiles, and all that other wonderful stuff. Even some things that you could get later, but we got now, like that one missile tank that required us to like bomb it as we fell down. You know, it's really cool stuff. So now that we're here, there are these bugs. Shoot that thing, and then we actually want to grab them, and then we want to blast the floor, because if you remember, bombing actually kills the creatures. And then what we want to do is bring them over here, so that way they can consume this plant for us, and then we can head on through here. That dude's on the just hanging along for the ride, but we actually can just get rid of him. And now that we are up here, we can activate the 7th Chozo waypoint. So we get that, and he points us back to Norfair, and he's like, hey, I know that you just came from Norfair, but could you like go back? There's something else that I forgot to tell you about, but now you have the Varia Suit, so now you can get it. Now let me heal you, my child. Oh, I see you picked up the super missiles. Excellent. Now you can rain destruction on your enemies. But with that silly note, that's where I'm going to end it here. We actually got quite a bit done. We got we got a really nice looking Varia Suit, and we got super missiles and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I think that's actually a good point to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next episode, we will be heading back to Norfair like we were asked to, and see about getting some extra stuff along the way, alright? See you guys then. Bye-bye.